Well, greetings, Moody Theological Seminary Greek geeks, and welcome to week 12 of our 14-week course. Charis Humin Kai Rene, welcome to week 12, as I said, of NT 5504, New Testament Greek 2. This week, we're dealing with the indicative of didomi. A newsflash, though, do remember I'll be heading to Israel today. Actually, I'll probably be there by the time you read this, and I'll be there from the 3rd through the 24th of April, participating in an archaeological dig at Tel Gezer. Again, I know, this being New Testament Greek 2, I should be in Athens digging on the Acropolis. Go figure. Well, I will be grading your work from there, but you can still contact me by email or in person via FaceTime or Skype. But see below and do take in mind or take into consideration the 8-hour difference between Israel time and Central Time U.S. Israel is 8 hours ahead of Chicago time. Well, are you maintaining a good self-disciplined study schedule for mastering New Testament Greek? Self-discipline and repetition, reviewing perpetually and incrementally, are keys to mastering Koine Greek, or likely any language. Already you are reading bits of New Testament text of the Word of God in Koine Greek and translating them to English. And here's this week's motivating memo, a good reminder from earlier in the course. Well, here's your 12th week's assignments. We're dealing with the indicative of didomi. An overview is provided here, but do access the week 12 link in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. Our lesson objectives are 5. We want you to recognize the form and understand the basic function of the indicative mood of didomi, to pronounce the Greek text accurately, to memorize frequent New Testament Greek words, to translate portions of the Greek New Testament, and to identify the Logos features of the BDAG lexicon of the Greek New Testament. That's the Bauer, Danker, Artin, Gingrich lexicon of the Greek New Testament. Your reading, viewing, and listening for week 12 include Mount's Basics of Biblical Greek, chapter 34. You need to listen to Mount's Basics of Biblical Greek video lectures for chapter 34. You have the Woodall BDAG Greek Lexicon Logos features to watch, and the Woodall Parsing and Translation, chapter 34. For the workbook, you have Mount's Basics of Biblical Greek workbook, chapter 34, parsings 1 through 10, warm-up alpha through eta. Remember, that's alpha through eta, not alpha through epsilon. So alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta. And you have translations 1 through 10. For your pronunciation for this week, you have translation 10 from chapter 34. That's Matthew 21:43. But read only the workbook section, and I would use the workbook to do the reading. You have your normal discussion assignments here, so adhere to those carefully and completely. Most of you are doing quite well on those. And for the Mount's vocabulary and grammar in 34, you have a quiz. Then you have the normal reminders on what should be in your folders each week, the reminder prompt on your discussion board, the late policy, as we've always mentioned it, and also the reminder to contact me anytime you have a question. You can email me, or if you need to, you can even contact me personally through Skype or FaceTime. If you have an Apple product, an iPad or an iPhone. Well, that's it for this week. Keep in mind, if you do contact me personally by Skype or iPhones, iPads, using FaceTime, keep in mind the time difference. I'm 8 hours ahead of Chicago time, 8 hours ahead of Central Time U.S. in Israel. Well, look forward to seeing your work. God bless as you study this week.